So a lot of people don't show what their tires go through when they do these tire reviews. So here are some clips of the things that my tires have gone through in the last 25,000 miles.
Yeah, I got just the thing for this. I want to give an update on these Falken WildPeak AT3Ws that I got about 2 years ago now. I bought them in 2019. These particular ones are 265/70/17s. I originally put these wheels and tires on my 2000 Toyota 4Runner, and when I got them, the tires looked huge, especially on that 4Runner. They looked massive on that thing because it came with 16-inch wheels, and I was putting 17s on it. It looked huge. But on the GX 470, they look kind of small now, especially now that they're wearing out. I have probably about 25,000 miles on these. I've had them on this car for about 10,000 miles. I kind of did it right when I bought the car. I swapped them over. So you can see the tires they're getting kind of up there in wear. I really don't want to run them too much longer. I think they're getting pretty flat. The front one though, I've only had for about 5,000 miles because this one had a nail and I had to get replaced. And this one seems to be wearing out kind of fast. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just because the GX is really heavy and you know, I kind of take this thing on a lot of mountain roads and I do light off-roading with it, so it's wearing out. But the tread is a lot less. Now mind you, these are not LTs. These are the P passenger rated ones. I don't know if the way these newer ones are being made, because this one is a 2021 tire, where the other ones are 2019 tires, and those ones, they just seem to be a bit more resilient to wear, where this one only has 5,000 miles, and you can see this, the edges are wearing out, and this ridge here used to be very sharp, and it's already like, it kind of folds over and it's really wearing out. So I'm a little disappointed with how this one is wearing out, but these older ones have been great. They do amazing in the rain, way better than the stock wheels, even though theirs are slightly bigger than the stocks on this car. Way better handling and cornering performance. This car feels way more stable with these tires. I think I'm just ready for some bigger ones at this point. Another thing that I have noticed with these tires is that they have started to get a little bit more noisy as they've worn down compared to when they were new, but that's kind of to be expected with any all-terrain tire. They're pretty tough, and they have these really nice side treads, which are great for climbing over curbs in parking lots or doing a little bit of off-roading. I've never actually aired down these tires. That's why these ones are still pretty well intact. The stuff that I do is just kind of light fire roads and stuff, so it doesn't require any major airing down. But these perform really well in the dirt. I get great traction with them in the dirt, and they're just a really awesome all-around, all-terrain tire. One problem that I have noticed with these tires is that they like to brown. I'll put a photo up right here. This is after I just washed the car, And when I like scrub the tire and I get the tire shine off, the tire is just brown. I don't know what that is. I'll go 3-4 times with the tire cleaner and the tire is just brown. When I put tire shine on, it comes back to black and it's not an issue at all. But when it's right after it's washed, the tire is super brown and it's not a good look, and I don't really know why, because that started happening long before I would do any dirt roads. Even after I got that one, the first wash I did, like after 2 or 3 weeks of driving, after I got a couple heat cycles in, the tire just turned brown, and that's really disappointing, because when you spend, these tires have gotten kind of expensive now. I mean, for a proper set, you're almost looking at $1,000, and so for them to turn brown like that is really disappointing. I want my tires to stay nice and wet and black looking, and I don't want to have to put tire shine on, because tire shine likes to sling off and it gets all up in your wheel wells here. Like, that is probably all tire shine right there. And so I don't want to have to do that, and I'm kind of forced to use tire shine and spend money on that product if I want my car to look good. So that is a disappointment to a already really good tire. Now these tires, I do rotate them every 5,000 miles, so it's not like they're wearing down because they're not being rotated. They're just wearing down because they're softer tires. And I mean, I'm a little aggressive with how I drive. I'm not gonna lie. I brake hard, I hit the gas hard, I turn pretty tough. And you know, when these are on my 4Runner, you know, when it starts to rain in that 2-wheel drive, you can't not do a burnout in it. So for the way I drive it, these have held up surprisingly well. I can't really complain about that. Still disappointed with that first one though. 5,000 miles and it's already gone down noticeably, so that's disappointing. But these older ones, really great. I am looking to get some new ones. I don't think I'm going to go with these, just because now they've gotten pretty expensive. When I got them, they were about 150 each. Now you can't find them for anywhere under 220. So I'd like to try and find a new all-terrain tire. So if anybody has any recommendations, please let me know. Tire with tire shine, tire without tire shine. Huge difference.